You're listening to Good Morning Albany, a motivational podcast to get your wheels turning. You're here with Shalene Love, a very sought-after wedding and portrait photographer. I'll be sitting down with creatives to discuss their process, their experience, and how to make a difference. Good Morning Albany. We got a special guest today, just getting in town. My boy Booyah, Flex God.
What up?
Nonhuman.
What's up, man?
Flex Collection.
You know it.
I mean, I can go on and on and on with the flexes.
Pretty much.
I mean, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, man. Fresh off the road, man. 10-hour ride. I had to come pull up on you, bro. I mean, it's a privilege to be here, man. We blessed. We both blessed. You doing your thing right now,
Thank
man.
you.
I'm loving it. Keep that same energy.
That's
you
what
know?
I like, man. It's love that you came, man.
Yeah, always. You know I support.
All right, man. I just want the listeners to know, how old are you?
I'm 27 years old.
How long you been working out?
My whole life, 27 years.
You came out flexing.
Facts. Word.
When did you start taking working out serious?
I feel like working out was always a part of my life. I played several different sports, growing up. I grew up in a household with, my brothers playing baseball, football, basketball. My pops played every sport. He boxed. He went to Olympic trial and boxing for a while. So I just kind of grew up in it. So when you playing a sport and you competing against other people, if you want to be the best, you gotta, you gotta work out. You gotta, do the things they not doing to
You gotta
be great.
put that work in.
Oh, absolutely.
But working out, everyone can't work out. Maybe it's just a mental thing. It's a physical thing. How do you get prepared to work out?
I think it's more mental than anything. A lot of people just afraid of, being sore. They're afraid to go through the pain. They're afraid to be out of breath. I think fear is one of the things that stop a lot of people from, getting their body better, being more conditioned, being just in better shape. And health is very important. A lot of people don't understand that. I look at working out as like a struggle for real. It's life. You got to go through the pain. You put in the work, you get great results. Being mentally prepared for it, most definitely, that's most of the majority of the battle right there. So just really focusing, really understanding that it's only gonna get you better. It's a lifestyle. It's just not something that you do. It's definitely a lifestyle. And
How does a normal day look for you?
I mean, I do work a regular job. I just moved from Albany. I'm in Charlotte now, so right now I'm working at this furniture company. I sell furniture and stuff. I'm a salesman. Pretty good job, but I gotta still work out. I still train. I train some athletes down there. Few D1 guys, a lot of young guys. My schedule varies. I pretty much just wake up early in the morning, 5 a.m. I get a workout in myself by 6. I train my nephew and a few of his teammates at 7 o'clock, send them off to school, then I go to work. As soon as I get off work, I may have a few more sessions after work, or I'm helping bro with his music and stuff. And, just I'm staying busy, working on my brand, keeping that up, staying focused. And I just stay busy, man. I work all day, every day. It's a long day. It's a tough day, but, like I said before, if you want to be the best, it's what you gotta do.
You gotta put that work in.
You gotta put in that work, man.
You train your nephew.
Absolutely.
Do you work with any other youth, and how so?
Absolutely. So, when I was here in Albany, my dad started a program called Explosive Speed Plus. It's pretty much, just help the kids pretty much knowing how to compete, having that mentality to always win, never give up, never quit. And he been doing that for a while down at Trinity Place, downtown Albany. And like I said, it started off with just me playing sports and a few of my friends doing it, and then it just became a big thing. And just a lot of kids from all over, Shaker, Guilderland, CBA, Saratoga. We got kids coming from everywhere doing it every other day, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It started there, and then after that, it just became a big thing. So we love to help the people in the community. We love to help the kids get better. A lot of people don't have the knowledge, get to that next level. A lot of people have the talent, but they don't have the knowledge to get there.
Yeah.
And that's when we come in. So we help them, show them the ropes, show them the ways how to get there, keeping your grades right, focusing, being a leader, doing stuff that everybody else not doing. So that kind of correlates with our program too. So it's not just about working out and training. It's about doing all the little stuff too to get you to where you want to be.
Yeah, I see you keep saying, man, you doing what everyone is not doing. So if you're listening, you gotta think outside the box.
Always.
Jump outside the box and do what everyone's not doing.
Yeah.
I like that, man. So if you can say in a few short words, what is the most important part of what you do as far as working out? We're gonna get into the flex collection, but as far as working out, what is the most important thing to you?
Being consistent. Consistency is key. You know, I can wake up at 5 a.m. one day, go hard, you know, put in that pain. But if I don't wake up and do it again, how would I be getting better? So it's all about consistency. LeBron James, he could score 60 points one game and, you know, he'll be glorified for it. But if he keep doing it again, now we in a totally different conversation. Now we talk about him being a great.
Yep.
See, that one game doesn't mean anything. And when you keep doing it, that's when people really start to understand and recognize who you are.
Yeah, you put in the whole body of work.
Right. Consistency is the key, man. You got to keep doing it. Can't do it one time and that's it.
You gotta put that work in.
You're the great. No, you got to keep doing it. And that's what makes you great, the consistency part.
Okay, I love that.
Definitely.
So you're working out. You're gonna work out anyway.
Absolutely.
How do you turn, or did you turn working out into a paycheck?
There's a lot of ways you can do that. I know a lot of people work out and, you know, they get a lot of sponsors and stuff like that. I actually train people, so that's how I get paid. Majority of the time I'm training strictly athletes. And that's just simply because I love to see progress. And not to say that someone that's just getting in shape won't see progress and results in their body. But I like to actually see someone getting stronger, someone getting faster, and actually can correlate that into their game, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, whatever. Like I like to see that progression.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that, you know, I do and I get paid for. So, nothing in this life free. So
Yeah, I understand you get paid, but how do you get paid?
hourly rate. People hit me up all the time. You know, I'm on IG. You know, this social media stuff is a big outlet for marketing and getting your brand and your business stuff out there. So I do a lot of that. I post a lot of videos of different athletes that I have. All different levels. So people see it and they want to get better too, and I can't deny them. So it's a fee that come with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we set up a plan. We set up how many days they want to do it, and we get the rate and stuff going, and that's it.
When did you first start charging to train someone?
That's a pretty tough question. I didn't really see myself doing this at first. Like I said before, working out was just always a part of me, and I had always had a passion for it. Always had that grit with me, that grind with me. This really started happening when I got out of school, when I graduated from college. I went to University of New Haven. Of course, I played football there, and once I moved back to Albany, and I started helping the kids around the area. A parent actually, like, just blew that light up in my head, like, wow, like, you really got a gift for this. You really have like a passion for this. You really know how to get people going and making them better. That just made me think a little bit like, wow, like, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
And that's how I really got into training. I always worked out, for myself individually. But then once I start seeing other people following my lead and, getting better and the parents start to like what I was doing, that's when I was like, wow, I could, this could be my job. This could really be something I want to do. And I love it. So it don't feel like work to me. That's when, when people start to come to me, asking me, can I work out with you? Can I train? That's when the money come in, so.
Where would you like to go with training and fitness?
My goal is really to have my own gym. Like I said, my dad been training professional athletes for a while now. He got professional fighters under his belt. He got some guys in the NFL under his belt, a few basketball guys. So building a gym, already have a team. If I get my own gym, man, it's gonna be a special thing. And that's one of the reasons why I moved to Charlotte. Because they have more athletes. So I figure if I could expand and get my name out there more, and that'd be it. As long as she wrote, So if I could get my own gym, that'd be something special, man. And you know what I'm gonna name it, right? Non-human club.
Non-human.
You know what I mean?
The non-human.
So yeah, that's one of my dreams, one of my goals. and I'm gonna make it happen. It's gonna happen.
What words do you have for anyone that's nervous that wants to get into the fitness journey?
I've been there before. I experienced a lot of guys, who was just afraid. But I think it's just they're afraid of how great they're gonna be. And I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of people is afraid to being great. Just like failure. A lot of people are afraid to fail. But guess what? If you don't try, you don't get out there and do it, you would never know.
Yeah.
So my advice to them is just like, hey, just jump in there. It's like, let's just see what happens. Don't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
This is something you say you want to do, right? Be great. Confidence is a big thing with just working out and having that mentality of, being the best and being great. I put that into my training a lot. It's more about confidence than you actually working out for real. And you've been with me before.
That's a fact.
You trained with me before,
Yeah.
so you know how that goes. So
Yo, listen, guys, I trained with him one day and I never went back. All right? You know what I mean? I couldn't breathe. You know what I mean? But
you're
it was
crazy.
love.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? It was all love. But it's definitely mental. It's definitely mental. You have your goals for your fitness. So how did the Flex collection come about? You have your goals for your fitness.
Absolutely.
So how did the Flex collection come about?
This is the great thing about this whole thing. This is how greatness happens. It happened with just me and my boys, me and my team. A lot of people always saying, "Oh, they flexing, they doing this, they doing that." Our definition of it is a little different from what a lot of people think it is. They think it's, being flashy and flashing your money and whatever they think flexing is. See, the way we flex is we flex to change lives. We do it from the heart, flexing. We flexing our muscles. We work hard, and your result is to being great. You work out, right? Work out. You do curls for a while. What's gonna happen? Your muscles gonna start flexing, and that's just the strength in us. That's just the strength that me and my boys have. Just driving to be great. It just really came about just being around each other, being very competitive. For example, it could be, let's say, if we running sprints and one of my guys beat me in a sprint. So now he hyped up, he flexing. So what that do? That's just gonna push me to be great.
To go harder.
Right, exactly. That's kind of what it is. And we want the whole world to flex. So it's not just about us. We want everybody to live this lifestyle. We want everybody to be happy. We want everybody to work hard. We want everybody to have that mentality that no one should be able to tell you that you can't do it.
Exactly.
So it's just that confidence that it's not really about bragging or boasting or anything. It's just like your presence means everything, and you letting the whole world know that, yeah, that's me. Like, yeah, I did that. Like, I'm gonna be great. I am great. So that's pretty much what reflection is, and we changing lives. And Muna said it best, and they changing our lives. Cause hey, like that's what it's all about. It's about just making people happy, man. Making people feel good, living life. Why? What we stressing about? Let's work hard. Let's be successful. And that's what my whole team is about, working hard and being successful and just enjoying it, enjoying life, being happy. After a while, it just became a thing where we're like, yo, we're going to put it on a t-shirt, we're going to, everybody doing it. But, it's a little different for us because we really, it's tatted on me. It's on my chest. Long live the flex. There's only one way out of this, and that's in the box.
Yeah.
We sincerely mean that because we go hard for it. So, the clothing line stuff, it's just another way of branding out, showing people who we are and how we do things. And hey, if you want to live a lifestyle, get a hat, get a shirt, support.
So working out, I hear you say your boy might beat you in a sprint and he flex on you. Then after it's still all love. I was having this conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and we're speaking about competition.
Right.
And I told him that competition is in everything you do in life.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Just because
Facts.
we're competing doesn't mean we have to harm each other.
Facts.
It has to be a problem.
Mhm.
This is your friend that you work out with daily. This is your brother. He wants to be better than you in a race.
Right.
He wants to lift more than you in a weight shack.
Right.
And that should drive you. It shouldn't deter you from what you're doing.
Nah, never.
I don't want to mess with that guy because we're in competition. What? No,
Yeah.
I want to get with him because
Right.
we're in competition, and I want to one-up him. And
Right.
then when we go out to eat later, I'm going to tell him, bro, you
Right.
can't mess with me.
Right. And it's
Yeah, you
just
can't
about
mess with me.
It's just about making each other better,
Yeah.
getting each other better. Like a lot of people don't understand that. it's just a lot of hate sometimes that go with that because people, like they see someone winning and jealousy and envy is a mess. That shit
Yeah,
is
you shouldn't hate or be jealous. Get with them.
right. I love to see people win because it motivates me to win. It's all about winning. Like you doing your thing right now, right? I'm very proud of you. It motivate me to be better at whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it's not a thing where I'm mad at you or I need to hate you for that. Like you doing what you're supposed to do. Now I can't get mad at you because you may be a little bit more successful than me right now. Like no, that's not like that. It's supposed to be us building each other up.
Exactly.
Like I mean, if you feel that way, ask the guy a question. See how you could get better at whatever you're doing.
Exactly.
Like a lot of people don't. They mental just not that way.
Like when I went to work out with you, I went to you because you're more fit than me.
Right.
This is what you do. You work out. Not that, oh man, he's more fit than me. I can't work out with that guy.
Right.
No, he knows something that I don't.
Right.
So you got the flex collection. You guys are flexing.
Mm-hmm.
Where did the non-human come from?
Funny story. Shy Money, Shy. That's my boy. So this was the time when I really start training athletes, and Shy was one of the guys who reached out to me. Me and Shy always been real close, bro. Like a lot of people don't know. I'm talking like grade school. Like we've been close for a while, My dad actually trained Shy dad in boxing.
Yeah.
So it was like, we always had a good relationship. And he reached out to me one day. Shy played basketball, and he was getting ready for tryouts, I think overseas or something for basketball. And he was like, yo, bro, I see what you doing. I love it. You always been like that. I need your type of energy. Like, I need to be around you. Let's work out. Let's get together, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, just let me know. Give me your schedule and let's do it. He kept his word. He hit me up. Woke up early morning one day, real cold. I think it was around this time of the year too. I started in my dad's garage. We got a lot of weights and stuff. You been there. He was like, yeah, bro, let's go. So we out there in the cold. It get cold in the garage. We got some space heaters, put them in. And from there on, we just going hard. I'm getting them right. I'm training them, getting them in shape. And he like, yeah. Like, our energy was just so different. We just so different. This is not normal. We non-human. And then, after a while, we start to realize how cold it was. We in 15 degrees weather. We in the garage working out. We like, ain't nobody doing this. This is non-human. And then just the better we got, the stronger we got, the confidence the energy was just there. It took off from there. We non-human. No human being that we know of is doing what we doing right now. No one's in 14-degree weather every morning at 6 a.m. going hard, working. And that just separated us from everybody else. So we stuck with it. And we still mean that to this day. And it's not even about just working out, though. It's a mindset. A lot of people think, oh, I lift 600 pounds. I'm non-human. No, buddy. That's not it. It's the mindset. It's what you're doing that nobody else is doing that make you non-human. It's making you out of this world. You a phenom. You just consistent. You waking up every day before everybody else. You up when the birds is up. As soon as they start chirping, we chirping with them.
Yeah.
That's non-human. It's all a mindset. It's making a mistake and correcting it and never looking back to it. That's non-human. Focusing on yourself, going to work every day, writing up a business plan, helping other people become great. Everybody think it's about just working out, but it's not. It's right here in your head. And a lot of people don't like it because they don't understand it. They don't understand that it's just about getting up every day and grinding and grinding and grinding and separating yourself from everybody else. Like we have fun, we go out and party, but what you gonna do after that? It's been times when I went out, left the club, and then went to go work out. So it's just separating yourself. It's like driving 10 hours from Charlotte to come see my boy Shaleen for an interview. Non-human stuff. We working. It don't stop. And that's why I want a lot of people to understand is the mental thing.
Yeah.
It's all mental. I'm not here right now. I'm on something totally different from what everybody else in their regular lives is doing. I'm doing something that a lot of people not doing. It's gonna pay off one day.
I just want to let the people know, how can they find you on social media?
Catch me on IG at Booyah_special. You can also find me at nonhuman_club, flex collection _. And, you know, those my 3 accounts. You can also find me on Facebook, obviously, at Isiah Booyah Oliver. And that's pretty much it. I got I got Twitter too. I don't really be on Twitter like that, but you know, Booyah Magic 2, Snapchat, Booyah Magic 2. But yeah, I'm on IG most of the time. So yeah, Booyah_special. You can follow me and you'll see my stuff. I post a lot of content, post a lot of P Moona stuff. It's my guy, and you know, I help him push his music and all that. Bro gonna be dope. So
Let's
you
go,
know,
man. Definitely
yeah.
thank you for taking the time to come out, check your boy out.
Right. Hopefully this will be something good for the listeners, man.
Man, thank you, man.
Absolutely, man. It's
Yo,
all love, boy.
You already
Always.
know. Yo, you want to say something to the people?
Muna, come say something. Come say something, Muna. Yeah, come say something, Muna. Come on, bro.
Thanks, man. It's your boy Pete Moona. We out here, man. Shout out to homie Booyah.
You know it.
Feel me, man. Shout out Shaleem Love, man. This is definitely a dope platform for anybody in Albany, entrepreneur, or anybody that's really trying to, you know, do something dope, man. You know, we need more people like this. So, you know, definitely kudos to you. And yeah, 91 forever, man. You feel me? You know, recognize the hat.
Right.
And you know, just understand that, you feel me, everybody has a purpose in life. And you know, it's your job to figure it out, and it's also your job to acknowledge it. So you know, 91 forever, baby.
Yeah, go on all platforms too, bro. Got that album out 1991, man. Title, all that. What? Apple Music.
Yeah, You can find me at you can find me on IG, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. IMP Moona. That's IAMPMUNA. You can also find me on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, or just type in P.space_MUNA. Check out my album 1991, and also check out all my dope music. And if you follow me on IG, you know, every Monday I'm dropping some new material, so stay tuned always.
Moona. Flex Guys, Now Human Club, man. 1991 forever.
Right now.
You're ready, bro. That's love. That's love.